little something to chew on. We're going to talk about the favor is the way to the top. We're talking about God's favor. That's the way to the top. You know, we have not because we ask not. And then when we ask, sometimes we don't receive. But then when we ask and we do receive, but we don't receive to the capacity that we thought we were going to receive, it's because we possibly truly did not believe God. So I want to encourage you today to tap into that favor of God through your faithfulness. When you truly, truly believe what God has said, whether you feel it, whether you can smell it, barely can think it sometimes, you're going to have to walk as if you truly have completely laid hold to where it is that you are believing God for. Because first and foremost, He has already given it to you. It is His will. He has already given it to you. He desires for you to be successful. And so that's what we're talking about today. God's faithfulness. He's already been faithful, but now it's your faithfulness, which is your obedience. And that's going to tap into the favor of God. You know, sometimes God allows us to be in circumstances or situations that we weren't expecting to be a part of, or possibly we didn't realize we actually spoke those things into existence, and maybe, you know, He just sat back and allowed it because He already knew in advance what choices and decisions we were going to make. God allows you to be in the situation that you're in so that you can use that situation to be a blessing to others. Now, maybe it's because you've shown yourself faithful, and He believes that in the end, it's going to be your faithfulness, your obedience, and so you've shown yourself worthy. And so now the capacity, He's going to give it to you. You see, you cannot know unless you have experienced God. You cannot know, and you cannot know how to help others unless you've gone through. You cannot be a blessing until you have walked it out to the other side. Now, when you see someone who is going through something that similar to what you have already gone through, now because you have come out with the favor of God in your life, you can help them through whatever the situation they're going through. God can now use you to earnestly use you for the kingdom of God. God is faithful, and He is looking for your faithfulness. You can know about God, but you do not know Him until you have gone through. And then you can truly know God for yourself. The favor of God. God is faithful. He's already done it for you. He's looking for your obedience, which is your faithfulness, and that's going to tap into the favor of God. I want to leave you with this. Again, favor is the way to the top. With favor, you will obtain confidence. With everything that God brings you through, over, in, and through, you're going to develop more confidence in God. That favor of God in your life, you're going to start just walking in that favor. But believe it, receive it before you actually tap into it. You can wear a favor and people will see it upon you. People are going to start to see the favor of God resting upon you. Favor determines the limits of everyone's destiny. That favor of God is going to determine your destiny. And how do we tap into it? Again, it's our obedience. It's our faithfulness. Favor is like faith. It determines that God be your source and your only source. Can we do that today? Learn to just let God be God. Let go and believe completely. Totally submit and surrender. Favor is like faith, and it determines that God be your source and your only source. One encounter, just one encounter of favor is worth a lifetime of labor. Pastor Bill Winston. The favor of God is the way to the top through your faithfulness, which is your obedience. I am Tenacious, here with the Motivator. This is something to chew on here on KABF 88.3, the voice of the people.